if they were real, what they would look like. And like I said, I'd always try to think of like silly little stories and things like that too behind everything. And I do the eye the same color as the belly. And here I'm mixing up a metallic silver, which you cannot see in the video, unfortunately, but it's very shiny, very pretty, like sparkly metallic silver. This set actually has a lot of metallics, and I do end up using a metallic copper later. And here I'm mixing a darker brown to add in some markings. Again, I was, looking at that photo of the little baby gargoyle gecko and kind of doing kind of similar markings, not exactly the same, but, kind of getting an idea. And the little baby gargoyle gecko photo that I was using, he had some, or he or she, I don't know yet, had some really cool little bands and everything, so trying to kind of get that look. And then also at the same time using that darker brown for a few shadows. And here I'm mixing up a gray, it's Payne's gray, to do some of the darkest shadows. I try not to use black, generally speaking, and it was even a little too dark, so you can see there I did lift with a dry brush in some areas where it was just a little too much, and then going back and adding the shadows into the wings. I do try to use these water brushes through most of this painting as just kind of a demonstration on how these water brushes work. And sorry, it cut ahead quite a bit there because my iPad that I'm normally recording with ran out of space and I didn't realize it. So here I did the background in a couple of different shades of green, painted the rock gray, and adding in a lot of details into the rocks just to make it kind of look like texture, adding in some scales into the dragon, and then the eggs I painted sort of like an off-whitish yellow, painted for some shadows on them. I use a white gel pen at the very end to do the final highlights, and there it's all finished. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this painting process, and if you'd like to see some real-time painting, just let me know in the comments below.